Hello again. I just got this in the mail. It's a small box delivered to me from Atherworks, and I believe that this is going to be a game called Container, which I bought on Kickstarter not so long ago. And it was because it looked kind of cool, and also the ads got me. They were like, "Oh, this is a Grail game available again for the first time in ages." And I was like, oh, I haven't heard of this game, but it sounds like one that's really good. So I got really interested and I checked it out. And I was like, yeah, it's a good game. And I got it for a pretty reasonable price on the Kickstarter. Pretty decent packaging, very minimal. And a bit of bubble wrap. Can't go wrong with the bubble wrap. I'm just going to set that down for a second. The weird how. Oh, how did I do this? Crisscross pattern. Actually, really hard to get this tape off. Almost there. Whew. That was an ordeal. There it is. Container! So this was made with, designed by Kevin Nesbitt, Franz Benno DeLong, and Thomas Edwin. Art by Adam Alshush, Boardman. Well, that's a cool name for a board game illustrator. And it's from All Play, which used to be called, I can't even remember anymore. But they have been producing quite a few games lately. So this is what a sort of a, I want to call it worker placement, but it's a commerce type style game. This is the standard edition. They did do a deluxe edition, which came with little metal ships. But since I was already kind of taking a chance on the game that I didn't know much about, other than it seemed kind of cool, I went with a standard edition with the plastic ships. I think I did that. Well, I might open this and find metal ships. All right, gonna set it down again while I deal with this plastic. There it goes. Alrighty. So it's nicely packed. I'm not seeing any damage from the shipping. It came really quick. I think this Kickstarter was like just at the end of last year. Kind of nice matte finish on the box. A big picture of a container ship. And I guess the theme of this game, you may have guessed, is to load up and move container ships around. But there's a huge element of sort of setting prices, where, you know, when you set the price in one place, it affects the price in another place. So you can affect how much you sell something. The more you sell of a something, the less it's worth. Similar mechanics to another game. Some mechanics to another game I played or used to own, which was Raccoon Tycoon, but I think this one's a little bit more in depth. So here are the big old plastic ships. That's really rad. So the deluxe version of this has the same kind of ships, but they're made out of die-cast metal instead. Ugh, it's so annoying that, but pretty sturdy plastic. I like the molding. And then it's got room for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 containers, which, you know, isn't like a real container ship where you can fit thousands of containers or whatever. And here's all the containers, and this is really cool. I love these sort of modular bits. And you can, a big part of the fun of the game, I think, is just to pull bits out and stack them together. See? Look at that. Am I playing a board game or am I just playing with toys? A little bit of both. That's cool. All right, what else is in here? We've got lots of cards which represent money and loans. A game about banking, but not Monopoly. Okay, and what else do we have here? Some wooden components. So we've got factories, big gold cylinders, warehouses, and each of the player colors. We've got some advertisements for the game company. And here's a rule book. And then here are some punch boards. There's an island component of the game. Looks like an extra docking place for the ships. here are the player boards. So I love these kind of games where you do something in one area and it increases your ability to do things in other areas. But if you neglect any particular area too much, you might fall behind. But if you try to do everything all at once, you might also fall behind. So you got to develop your strategy accordingly. And here we have these areas where you can dock your ships and store your containers. And they all fit together like puzzle pieces, which is fun. Like this. Dun-dun-dun-dun. And then these are the individual player boards, I believe, and they all look like this. Very cool. And green. Wait, what are the colors? Gray, pink, orange, purple, and turquoise, aquamarine. So there it is. I mean, not a huge amount of components. I guess I have a minute. I'll have a look inside these cards. I have a feeling it's just going to be a lot of cards with dollar signs on them. But there's a little bit of extra stuff in there. But I'm not sure. Is this game going to be too heavy? Is it going to be... So, sorry, what I was saying, I was not sure if this game is going to be too heavy or not heavy enough. I doubt that it's going to be not heavy enough. I'm just hoping it will be a game that I can possibly play with a reasonable amount of time. It doesn't take up a lot of space, which is great, because shelf space is, here we go. It is 3 to 5 players, 90 minutes. So it's not a short game. It's a pretty robust game. Here we can see, those are the cards that look like islands. Oh, lots of cards with money. And I forget what each of these means. That involves reading the rule book. And more cards that do similar things. So I will leave those ones now anyway, because if you want me to go take a closer look at the cards, just write a comment below. Anyways, I hope you've enjoyed this unboxing. If you have anything to say or suggestions, or just want to tell me what a great job, I love the video, you can leave a comment below. Please hit the subscribe button and the like button so that you can keep up with all of my posts. Every time I get a game, I unbox it so you can see what it looks like and what's inside. And then, of course, hit the little bell button so you get notified when I release a new video. Otherwise, until next time,